Hey class, it is Mrs. Gilling here, and I am doing another video assignment for you. This one to give you instructions on your next crime map, or your next enrichment activity, excuse me, all about crime maps. Now, I don't have a cool slideshow for you this time because we're actually going to take a little field trip to a website. We're going to go to a website. I'm going to help you learn how to use it. So we're going to be switching between screens a little bit here, but I do have a joke for you, and it's a good one. What did the lawyer name his daughter? Sue. Get it? Because lawyers sue people. Woo! Hey, my name's Susan, so I think it's pretty funny. But I've never actually gone by Sue. And if you call me Sue, I might sue you. So, all right. Let's go into the prompt for this one. So, in many cities, police department websites offer interactive crime maps. These maps allow users to explore crime rates in different areas by date and type of crime. For this enrichment activity, you will practice using crime maps by looking at the interactive crime map for Ada County and then answering the questions in the table below. Now, I put the Ada County crime map on here because it's a really good one. It's pretty extensive and it's easy to use and it's got a lot of detail on it. But if your county has one too and you want to use that, go for it. Feel free. But if they don't stress. Just use the Ada County one. It is fantastic. So keep that in mind. We will look at that when I go through all of the requirements. So we'll come back to that. So don't stress if you're like, oh, I don't know how to use it. I'm going to show you. So step one, you're going to use that crime map, the link's right here, to answer the following questions. And you are going to download a copy of this on the next page. So you'll have a shot. Just make sure you're logged in your school Gmail account. Click here to download it. It'll make a copy, and then you'll be able to fill in the table right here. So this is what you're looking for in the crime map. Out of the crimes listed, which type seems to occur the most often based on the map? So you're gonna look at it and you're gonna go, wow, there's a lot of these crimes on here. And you'll list that there. Out of the crimes listed, which one seems to occur least often based on the map? So which crime type? It's like, meh, there's really not very many of those. This is one that students seem to struggle with, so pay really good attention. What are two crimes that seem to occur clustered together? So for this one, you need to list two different crimes. You're looking for crimes that happen kind of like same time, same place sort of stuff, or similar time to each other. They're where one crime happens and then another crime happens. It's kind of like people committing two crimes at the same time sort of thing. So look for crimes that are committed together. So if you only give me one, I'm not going to give you any credit. You got to give me two crimes. The next part is, which area seems to have a high crime rate? So you look at the map and you're gonna find that area in Ada County where there's just a lot of dots on the map, where it has got more dots there than any other area. That's what you're gonna put down. Whatever area of town that is, what city that is, you're gonna put that down. And then same thing for the next question, which areas seem to have a lower crime rate? Now I'm gonna give you a tip here. This is the Ada County crime map, but there are a lot of other towns listed that aren't in Ada County. For example, Caldwell and Nampa will show up on this crime map, but they're going to show up as having no crime. That's not true. They have crime. The crimes just aren't showing up because those are in Canyon County. So make sure you're only focusing on the towns and the cities that are actually in Ada County for this. Once you've filled out this chart and you used your crime map, then you're going to do this short answer question. In at least 5 sentences, answer the following question, and this is worth 50 points. How could crime maps benefit you in your life now and in the future? Make sure to provide an example from your life now and an example from your life in the future when answering this question. So like your other discussion posts and enrichment activities, I'm not looking for an AI-generated response. I want specific examples from your life. How could you use a crime map now to benefit your life? Give me that specific example. Then how could you use crime maps in the future? Think 5, 10 years down the road. How could crime maps benefit you then? And be very specific to your life in your answer. All right, let's go on our little field trip and take a look at the Ada County interactive crime map. So this little page is going to pop up. You'll click OK. And I do want to give you a little disclaimer. For some reason, actually I know why. They update this website frequently. They are on top of it. So when you go here, it may very well look different. I've made this video lots of times just for this specific assignment. I feel like it's constantly changing. So if you get here and you're like, whoa, it looks a little different, don't freak out. Just kind of start playing with it like I show you. And I think it's all going to come together okay. And if you do have questions, just let me know. So you'll click OK. And then you'll have these filter boxes. If this box doesn't come up, you just click this thing. This is the filter. I want you to select all of these different crime types. So there's miscellaneous crimes, there's person crimes, there's property crimes, and there's society crimes. And then I want you to look at a month's worth of crimes here. So go to December 1st. For me, today's January 1st. Happy New Year. I don't know when you're watching it, but January 1st for me. So we'll go to December 1st. Then we'll click back here, and then we'll click apply. And then you see, boom, all these little dots popped up. So these are all of the crimes, or maybe not all of them, but what's been reported on this website for Ada County for that month time. Now, if you want to zoom in, you can. You just click this little plus button and you zoom in. If you want to zoom out, you can. That's what you're going to do. So to use it, it's really simple. You're just going to come hover over one of these dots and click on them. So I'm going to click on this yellow dot, and it's going to say it's a miscellaneous crime, and for the specific one for it was a traffic violation. We'll click on another one. And I'll let you in a little hint. All of the yellow ones are miscellaneous crimes. These purplish ones are the crimes against society. The red one here is a drug of... Oh, hold on. It's not going. There we go. Maybe it doesn't like me right now. Oh, there we go. The red ones are crimes against the person. And that would mean that the other one there is the property crimes, I believe, or miscellaneous. Oh, miscellaneous is yellow. We went over that. All right, I'm just sputtering here because I really enjoy looking at this chart, and I find it really helpful, and sometimes I can get lost in it. So anyways, hopefully this is making sense what I'm showing you. But you're just going to kind of play with this a little bit. So click on the dots and look at the different crimes. So here it was littering, a miscellaneous crime. This one is a crime against person. It was assault. So just click on the dots and then look at it. So for example, when you're trying to see where a lot of crimes happen, I'll close this so we can look. You can see this is kind of bunched up. It'll be easier if you zoom in to get specific areas. So like the further you zoom in, you can see like actual streets that it is, and you just can move by clicking on it and moving with your cursor. So you would just kind of look and go, wow, there is a lot of crime, it looks like, in this West Brogan Drive area. Like that looks like a high crime area. And then for like the one where it talks about them being clustered together, you see how like there's different crimes here. So you might say that drug offenses and larceny and theft seem to occur together. So your answers are going to be different because your days you look at it are going to be different. And even if I go an hour later, it's going to look different. So I don't have a specific crime type I'm looking for on any of these. Whatever you come up with. So I'm trusting you here to actually look at the crime map, to examine it, to play with it, and to get the answers you have. So hopefully this gives you a good basic overview of how to use this. Again, if you have questions, please reach out to me and let me know. Like I said, I kind of get sucked into this because I think it's kind of fun to look at the different crimes that are happening in the areas. But that's me. That's why I teach criminal justice. All right, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you do need anything, please let me know. Thanks so much.